like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania. Sound is good. Just double checking on that. We've had some issues with the microphone and the software. So welcome back to the program. We are going to get started here just shortly, but I'm going to give you the lineups here. This game today coming to you from Twickenham. Ben O'Keefe from New Zealand is the official on the pitch. On the sidelines, it's Nika Amashukele from Georgia, not my favorite official, and Paul Williams from New Zealand. In the TMO box, it's Glenn Newman from New Zealand. So it's mostly a Kiwi refereeing crew on the pitch at Twickenham today as England looks to rebound from a pathetic loss last week against the All Blacks, a game they should have won. And Australia looks set to see if they're for real in their recovery. Let's get to the lineups. We'll start with England right now. So England comes out with an interesting lineup today. George Furbank starts at fullback. And the promising Emmanuel Waboso is on the right wing. Ollie Lawrence, Henry Slade in the center. Tommy Freeman on the left wing. Marcus Smith, who was brilliant last week at fly half, gets the nod as Owen Farrell is not available. Marcus Smith was taken out of the game, and that's probably what cost him the game in the end. Ben Spencer is once again the scrum half. Ben Earl, Tom Curry in the middle. Chandler Cunningham South. And then we've got, of course, George Martin and Mario Itoje in the lock positions. Front row is comprised of Will Stewart, Jamie George, and Ellis Genge. Jamie George is the captain for England today. Off the bench, Luke Cowan-Dickey, Finn Baxter, Dan Cole, Nick Isekwe, Alex Dombrandt, Harry Randall, George Ford, and Ollie Slate-Holm. Not exactly the best and strongest bench lineup. For the Wallabies, coming in from Australia, from down under, let's go, mate. So, Tom Wright at fullback, Andrew Kellaway on the right wing, Joseph Akusi Sauli, and Len Ikitau in the center. Dylan Peach and Dylan Peach is on the left wing. Noah Lolasio is the fly half. Jake Gordon at scrum half. Harry Wilson, Fraser McWright. Rob Valentini, a player I always look forward to watching, wearing the number 6 jersey today. The locks are Jeremy Williams and Nick Frost. Off the front row, we've got Tanila Tupua, Matt Faisler, and Angus Bell. Off the bench, Brandon Painga Amoso, James Slipper, Alan Alatoa. That's a surprise to see Slipper and Alatoa on the bench. Lucan Salakai Aloto, Langi Gleason, Tate McDermott, Ben Donaldson, and Max Jorgensen. As I said, the officials are Ben O'Keefe, Nika Amashukuli from Georgia, Paul Williams, and the TMO is Glenn Newman from New Zealand. And there you have it, folks. There's your lineups for today at Twickenham. This one should be interesting. It's now Allianz Stadium. Yes, Allianz Arena, of course, is famously in Munich, but this is Allianz Stadium in London. That is the wrong window. There we go. All right, now we're up to it. Thanks for tuning in, folks. English should win by more than 10. We'll see. If the Wallabies are actually back, if they're on the mend, this is where they prove it. Playing against the All Blacks and against the Springboks is a tough row to hoe on your comeback. But if, in fact, the Wallabies are back and their recovery is real, this is the team to beat. Their shockingly poor performance late in the game last week cost England severely, a game they should have won. Quite frankly, the All Blacks should have finished this season with 5 defeats. They're going to come out of it smelling like roses, having lost just to Argentina and then twice to South Africa. They should have lost to the Wallabies. They should have lost to England. And those other 3, that's already 5 losses they should have in their books. But instead, the Wallabies walk away, or the All Blacks walk away looking pretty good at this moment. So let's get the score up and welcome. By the way, let me also send extend a warm greeting to anybody who's watching Megaphone Sports from South Africa. That program. I thought I had a hair for my beard. It's actually the cord from my from Megaphone Sports, who's tuning in to listening to my broadcast today. That's being restreamed over the Megaphone Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Of course, you may recognize me from my conversations with MV. We talk about rugby, one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, welcome back to the program, folks. Chris live in central Pennsylvania, and my feed should be coming up any moment now. What's the problem here, fellas? It's 10 o'clock. Let's give me my feed. I got 10:01 now, and no game. Where's it at? Well, that ain't right. Oh, 10:10 now they're saying. They said 10 o'clock. Okay, well, I've got 10 minutes before it goes live. Well, let's talk about yesterday's game, folks, while we've got a few moments here waiting for that stream to start. Wow, Ireland looks like shite. They absolutely look like shite. They will no longer be the number one team in the world, provided the Springboks can close the deal tomorrow against Scotland. South Africa has beaten Scotland 10 years on the trot. It's been a long time since Scotland last beat South Africa. Now, they've even beaten them at Edinburgh, so it's been a challenge for the Scotland side, and this will be a massive challenge for them tomorrow with a strong South African side fielding. I mean, let me just run through the most recent history here of the games. So, in 2008, South Africa won in Edinburgh 14-10. In 2010, Scotland won in Edinburgh 21-17. And then from then, it's been all South Africa. 2012 in Edinburgh, 21-10, Boks. 2013 in Nelspruit, 30-17. 2013 in Edinburgh, 28-0. 2014 in Port Elizabeth, 55-6. In 2015 in Newcastle, 34-16. That, of course, is in the World Cup. 2018, 26-20 in Edinburgh. 2021, 35-15 in Edinburgh. And, of course, famously in Marseille, a game that I attended last year in France during the Rugby World Cup. South Africa, it says 2024. That isn't right. The World Cup was 2023. They've got their facts wrong. 2023, South Africa won in Marseille 18-3, a game that I was at. First half didn't look so good for South Africans, but the second half looked much better when Grant Williams came into the game. Right, so we're looking for England. I've got my feed. It's come in now. So as the looks like a sold-out Twickenham as the Wallabies make their way onto the pitch, and we have two of the most boring anthems ever performed, the God Save the King and Australia's Way. Oh, God, these are boring anthems, so I'm not even going to bother to play them. Not rousing anthems like, the Call of Ireland or Scotland's anthem, or, of course, the Springboks and Pregame Africa. England and Australia have two of the worst anthems ever. I mean, I guess it's part of being part of the British Empire or something. I don't know, although South Africa was also part of it. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm not expecting a particularly great competition, but we will see how it goes. Anyway, tomorrow's game, just a heads up for those who are not familiar with it. Tomorrow, we're doing something new. Live broadcast tomorrow at 4:30 South African time, so that's going to be 9:30 my time. Yeah, 9:30 my time, 4:30 South African time, over on Megaphone Sports. MV and I will be talking about South Africa's selection. We'll be talking about the results of this game. And I'll probably sneak in a little commentary about Canada getting trounced by Chile, which we'll do at halftime. We'll talk about that here. And maybe a little bit about the Eagles and their game against Portugal. That's tomorrow, the build-up to tomorrow's game. From that broadcast, you'll be automatically redirected right back here to Rugby Ascendant 30 minutes prior to the Springboks and Scotland game. They're paying tribute to... This is tribute to the Commonwealth and all the soldiers who died in the First World War. Of course, November 11th is Remembrance Day at the Commonwealth countries, Veterans Day here in the United States, commemorating and honoring those who've fallen in defense of the nation. Two Commonwealth countries here, Australia and New Zealand now. A moment of silence for the fallen as poppies rain down. Australian and British forces are present today. Sounds like a flyover is coming. Remembrance Day. Veterans Day here in America, folks, November 11th, classy. The games on that side of the Atlantic always begin this way. So they'll have the anthems now, and I'll not play those. As I said, no disrespect to the countries of Australia or England, but your anthems are really lame. The Australian team all wearing poppies on their jerseys. The England side wearing poppy pins on their jackets. Sign of respect. The tremendous loss and suffering that occurred in the First World War, oftentimes forgotten by people outside of Commonwealth countries, and France, of course. Commonwealth, of course, commemorates this date. The Germans tend to try to forget this date and spend very little effort to commemorate the losses in the First World War. For Americans, most Americans are wholly disconnected from the events of the First World War. We entered the war late and arguably are the reason that it ended in victory for the Allies. However, as a collective memory, this nation has largely forgotten the sacrifices of those who went to Europe in the First World War. But the Brits, the Australians, the Kiwis, the South Africans have not forgotten, as well as those in France, asking them to please remain upstanding for the national anthem of England. God save the King. All right, we'll get started here in just a few moments, folks. But yesterday, boy, they're singing it. Well, you got to give them credit. They may be a land of fascism and no free speech and locking up honest, hardworking Brits in England, but the English certainly have a sense of patriotism when it comes to rugby and football. God save the King. Can't believe the Queen is gone. It's just a piece of our life, always. All right, we'll get started here in just a moment. Hendo's here, Savage Daughter. They are at Twickenham. Gypsy Backpackers, Scientist, Ron Rizla, Garrett Gillich. Ronaldo's here. Welcome, Ronaldo. Good to hear you, Chris. This time is memories. Could be a close game. I think it's going to be a mistake-strewn game. Yesterday's game in Dublin, we saw an awful lot of mishandling errors taking place. No small measure because of the mist that was out there. It was kind of a misty day. I'm looking forward to a big performance by Marcus Smith today. He had a hell of a performance last weekend. And then also maybe something more out of Tom Curry, who did not impress last week. Mario Itoje seems to have shrunk from the giant that he once was at lock. We'll see how he performs today. On the Australian side, looking for big games from Rob Valentini. And then I'd love to see something good out of Len Ikital today. And beyond that, I'm really not sure who's going to perform for the Wallabies. But we'll see how it goes. This is the Aboriginal jersey, honoring the Aborigines of Australia. It's pretty cool. Nice patterns. I bought this a few years ago. They were supposed to put my name on it, and I paid for my name to be on the back of it, and they mailed it to me with no name on it. Well, it's a long way to send it back to Australia, so they refunded my $20 Australian dollars. All right, folks, getting ready for this match. This should be interesting. I will, during the game, the Eagles start playing in less than an hour, so I'll give you updates on the Eagles in Portugal. I know almost nobody in the audience cares about that, but I certainly care about it. But the Canadian rugby program is in serious trouble, serious jeopardy after getting shellacked by Chile, who earned their way into the World Cup and proved themselves in France this past year. Marcus Smith with a determined look on his face, the heir apparent to Owen Farrell. Once again, he was relegated to the back bench for a long time, but now he's back. So, one thing I would have to say about the Wallabies is I really don't care for the colors on their traditional jerseys. Ben O'Keefe, another Kiwi official, is calling this game. Waiting for this one to get started any moment now. Welcome to the 68 people currently here. Thank you for the 19 likes. Be sure to hit the like button. And to anyone watching this on Megaphone Sports, welcome to you as well. Goeiedag. 10 past 2. It's Saturday night in Perth. And here we are. We're underway, ladies and gentlemen, as England kicks it down outside the 22. And Rob Valentini comes down with the ball. and the Wallabies start charging up to 20. There's a high tackle right there in front of Ben O'Keefe. No call made as he grabs the Wallaby around the neck, and England not rolling away. Here's a kick by the Wallabies to clear the zone. That's going to go down to about midfield where Marcus Smith picks it up. He hands the ball off very quickly, and England trying to drive forward, still going forward. Oh, these annoying English fans singing their swing low. Sound like they're all friggin' on a work gang, a prison work gang. Itoja's in there as England down, approaching the 22. Wallabies giving up some space. Marcus Smith hands that ball off. And so far, so good. Genge hands the ball back to the scrum half. Ben Spencer. And then England comes to the near side. Curry comes into the ruck. There's Spencer back to the middle. And going out to the wide side. Nice pass there into one of the front rowers, Will Stewart, as England continues to drive forward. But the Wallabies defense has kept them outside the 22 until this moment. Now they're inside the 22 for the first time. Ruck is formed. Spencer feeds it back to the middle into the hands of George Martin. Martin drives forward. No, not the author of Game of Thrones. Not that George Martin. Marcus Smith releases the ball. And the Wallabies are holding firm on defense for the moment. Spencer over to Ollie Lawrence. England drives forward. Now they've got out here on the wing here, George Furbank, but driving forward is Ellis Genge. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. That's a strip ball, so it won't be a knock-on. England has it. Better release it, buddy. Oh, it is a knock-on. Oh, it's Ben O'Keefe changes his mind. Initially, he signaled it was not a knock-on. So England turns the ball over to the Wallabies. Wow, 2 minutes into the contest now, folks. And I notice I just don't have my scoreboard up. My apologies for that. Thought I put that up already. So 0-0 here, 2 minutes into the contest, folks. None here, just a full taxi. What's this? Goedemiddag, Amal. You're welcome, Johannes van der Merwe. How dare you say that about our great slave song? Crushing great slave song. Sorry, God Save the King is not my. They need a new anthem for the UK, or for England anyway. Excuse me, not for the UK. And the ball. Scrum first collapses. Okay, so first attempt at a scrum, just 2.5 minutes in, collapses. Both front rows go straight to ground. Going to reset this. Ben O'Keefe turns his direction, comes over to the near side where apparently the scrum was weakest. Kind of quiet. A little bit of a din in the background. Almost sounds like Vuvuzella's playing in the background. Welcome to Charles Van Onselen. RJ does not like Ben O'Keefe. I can see that based on that comment. All right, folks, welcome to the program. 80 people here, 24 likes, no super chat revenue. It's early in the game, though, and no new members, but that's okay. Thanks for tuning in. All right, bind, set, engage. Jake Gordon puts it in there, brings it out, and the Wallabies kick the ball down. It stays in play and then bounces into touch. It's a brilliant kick by the Wallabies. It's going to give England a line out at about their 46-meter line. That was a nice kick. So I love these jerseys. The Wallabies have the poppy emblazoned on the left sleeve, as does England. That's a jersey I'd really like to have with a poppy on it. Not the England jersey. It's ugly, but the Wallaby jersey, just because it has a poppy on it. I don't recall Ireland doing that yesterday. I'm surprised. Wales will do it, of course, in their game tomorrow against Fiji. Tom Curry feeds that ball over to the middle. And England now over the midfield. Spencer to Mario Itoja. Mario Itoja picks up about a meter. Now they go to Marcus Smith. Smith comes back inside his kick forward and chases on. Who's going to get there? England gets it inside the 22. Oh my goodness, what a great job by Ollie Lawrence. England has it inside the 22. Curry feeds the ball. Oh, Genge. Here they come. England's building pressure. They're going to get wide. Will they get there? England gets the try in the corner. Chandler Cunningham himself. And England is on the scoreboard just 4.5 minutes into the game. And the crowd goes wild. His 9th international cap and his 2nd try. Wow. Chandler Cunningham South gets it done. My goodness, you saw the build-up here. Brilliant work by England. Man, oh man, Ollie Lawrence is one that made all this happen. He did the hard work and got the Wallabies off balance here. So, man, Cunningham South gets the try in the corner. There's no defender there. Too close, but they cannot get there. And England goes up early in this contest. Well, if the Wallabies are going to prove they're up to scratch, now they got a hole to dig out of. That was brilliant. Wow, Cunningham South pours it in. Here's the kick. So the conversion is no good. No good conversion. And so we've got a 5-0 lead for England. Only bright spot for the Wallabies is the conversion was no good. Whew. England are going to win, says Charles. Restart, and the Wallabies knock it backwards, and nicely done. Is that Valentini who picked it up on the fly? Can't see. Nice. Oh, bounces off his shoulder. Poor pass there, but the Wallabies recover. They've lost about 10 meters. Still retain possession here. What a mess that was. The Wallabies are going backwards. They're in midfield now. They were down around the 30-meter line. Kick over the top, chases on, and the Wallaby player is taken out. Oh, nice tackle. They're saying it was just a collision. That's going to be a steal. Wallabies have pinched the ball. Whoa, what's the problem? He did release. Oh, my God, Ben O'Keefe, you're blind as a bat. And they go quickly to penalty called against the Wallabies. That was nonsense, saying he didn't release. Now, Ben O'Keefe, once again, is blind as a bat. So Slade is going to kick for territory here. Puts a blade of grass in the air to test the wind. Here's a kick to the sidelines. It's going to give England some territorial gain here. Yeah, that should have been a card, certainly a penalty against England. And so this is all BS. Already 2 penalties missed. Now the line out successful for England. And they have the ball. Marcus Smith offloading that. Oh, Ollie Lawrence driven back hard by the Wallabies. And Will Stewart with the ball. And well, Wallabies have stolen it. Here they come. McWright down the pitch inside the 10-meter line. The Wallabies now driving. Gordon to the far side. Swahili. Angus Bell. Ball bouncing all over the place. Bell swinging off players, finally picks up about a meter. Wallabies have an advantage here. I'm not sure what it was for. I missed it. Must have been offsides. They come to the near side. They got space to the outside. Oh, nice cut back inside. Brilliant work there by Dylan Peach. Still playing an advantage. Poor pass there, and that's going to result in dead play. Going to come back for the penalty here. What was the penalty? Offsides? Yep, number 6 offside. So Chandler Cunningham South, the try score was offside. It was away from the ball, so I presumed it was an offside. Yes, it's in Twickenham then, RJ. You're late. I've said that half a dozen times. Aussies are not very good. England will win. Which Islamic State playing today? Oh my goodness. Aussies are half-baked at best, a Tier 2 nation these days. Well, that's why I said if they are actually on the mend, this is a game they must win. They must win. This is a team that, the Eagles might be able to beat, We're just 40 minutes away from the USA playing Portugal. Noah Lolacelo's first kick. 45 meters, long kick here. Let's see if the Wallabies can get it across. Sorry, I heard an odd sound here. Sound like a plane flying over my home. And that ball is going to just stay inside the post, and it's good, and it's 5-3. So the Wallabies are on the board. Joe Schmidt ought to be happy with that, the head coach of the Wallabies. 5-3 now. England in front. Here comes the restart. Marcus Smith will take it from midfield at the Allianz Stadium at Twickenham. Beautiful stadium, but a horrible place to get to. And the Wallabies come down with it successfully off the high ball. They have a ruck formed. They're going to go towards the middle here. Jake Gordon sends it over. Here's a clearance kick. Oh, collision in the air by the Wallabies and England. And who gets the ball? England comes away with it. I thought there might have been a knock on there, but it was a fair contest. It was a wicked hit. Two players collided. Oh, is that Tom Curry breaking through? Picks up about 10 meters. Banner. Spencer gets the ball over. England looking good on attack here. Marcus Smith. Now he's got a gap. Marcus Smith is on loose. Inside the 22. He cuts back. Marcus Smith down to the 5 meters. England on the front foot once again. Over near the post. Here they come. Cunningham South driving to 1 meter away. Pick and go. There it is. England had it, but they screwed up. They should have dove across. Now the Wallabies defense is adjusted. That's held up. Short, held up. Better get it back if they want. There it is. Oh, can't see if he's down or not. Held up. Wow. What a dumb mistake by England. They had to try. We had an offside, though, at the 5 meter line, so it'd be England ball going to tap and go, maybe. Itoja's out there without a scrum hat. Interesting. Yes, Portugal would give the Aussies a run for the money right now. Genge taps. He goes. He passes it over to Cunningham South. He's got a brace of tries. Cunningham South is over again. Wow. Chandler Cunningham South with a brace of tries in the first 12 minutes. My goodness. That was a nice pass. And England get across again. But this all got set up by Marcus Smith's brilliant play. Nice line break by Marcus Smith, picking up about 25 meters. Gets him down there. And England bailed out by the offside. Genge tap and go, and he finds Cunningham Smith, who just bowls over the Wallabies and gets it across. Whew, man, oh man. That was something. Oh, yeah, I thought there might be. I look like it might have come loose. So Ben O'Keefe is going to the TMO, and let's see if he lost control. No, he's got it. He's got it. It's good. It's good. No, I don't think it's going to be struck off. I think it's good. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's a try. That's a try. His left hand stays in touch. No, it's a try. There's no question. So this is a try. It's Cunningham South with a try. Yeah, Ireland was just counting on winning that game because they were at home, and they didn't. They screwed up my Super Brew. On-field decision stands. It's a try. No clear separation. Yep, good call by Ben O'Keefe in the TMO. That's a good call this time. So Marcus Smith lines up for the try. His left hand remained to control the ball as he went to ground. So that's a try. England now lead 10-3 with just about 13 minutes off the clock. This will make it 12-3. Yep, there it is, 12-3. So the Wallabies in trouble here early. England over Australia. Wow. Marcus Smith looking good again. You know, when he came up, wasn't a fan. Didn't like his cheeky attitude. And then he kind of disappeared. Now he's back. I think he's a good player. Itoja comes down with a restart, and England has the ball successfully. Ruck is formed. Spencer will come up to dig it out of there. 2-1. Boy, the countdown from Ben O'Keefe came quickly there. I didn't hear anything over 2. Oh, England does a nice job knocking it back, but it's a knock on, is the mention. Ben O'Keefe is standing right there. He's got the best view. Certainly a better view than I have from 6,000 or 4,000 miles away, I should say. So England turns it over. It'll be a scrum to the Wallabies, approaching 14 minutes in the contest. So 95 viewers currently, 606 views. Thank you for that, folks. The Ireland game had a good audience yesterday. Thank you for being there. I was knackered for that Ireland game yesterday, but I'm doing better today. Finally catching up on my sleep after an exhaustive election day of 17 straight hours working the polls and turning in the results, driving to and fro, and then doing almost 5 hours of live broadcasting immediately on the heels of that, going to bed at 5 a.m., getting up at 7. Wallabies, this thing goes all wonky here, but no call for a penalty. Finally, they call for a penalty against the Wallabies. What the hell was Jake Gordon waiting on? Just take the ball and get it out of there. So collapsed on the far side. So that's a penalty in the scrum as the Wallabies turn it over. What a mistake. So England got their dander up, and now Marcus Smith from midfield will kick for some territory here. Hello, Hendo. Tititse Makua is back. Yeah, that record is gone. Ireland screwed up big time yesterday. Here's a kick to the corner. Marcus Smith. That's going to get him around the 22. I think just outside it, depending on the mark. From my angle, it looks like it was about 24 meters out. So let's see where the line out is. In fact, that's where it's about, 25 meters. All right, 24. Yeah, 24 meters. So here's the line out as Jamie George throws it in. He goes deep and high, and Atosha comes down with her into a maul. England into a driving maul. And they start moving forward, and he breaks free. Oh, my goodness. Will Stewart takes him down to about 10 meters away. He places the ball, but there's nobody there, so the Wallabies come up and pick it up. Oh, the England side just standing around with their fingers up their backside. Oh, here come the Wallabies on the outside. They've got help out here. Back and forth. They're playing tag. Oh, what brilliant work. Brilliant work by the Wallabies. Down inside the 10-meter line. They ran out of players to pass it to, but brilliant work to get down to there. Let Ikitau with a carry now. Wallabies on the front foot. Mick Wright with a carry, and Cunningham Smith has him around the neck. No high tackle call there. Right again, Ikitau. Wallabies trying to get something out of this now. Things have slowed down considerably since moments ago. Bad pass, but somehow it stays in the favor of the Wallabies. Another bad pass. Oh, another bad pass, and it's stolen by England. Oh, a try-saving tackle, but there go England on the loose again. Caught from behind is Slade, finally inside the 22. George, Ben Spencer, Marcus Smith, they're going to come wide. Wallabies, complete disarray here. Oh, that's off the feet. That should have been a penalty on England. Itoja, as the England player just dove on the pile. That's dangerous. Should have been a penalty, but not called by Ben O'Keefe. And the ball comes loose. Marcus Smith now picks it up and back around the 26-meter line, kicks it up into the air. Ball bounces in the hands of the Wallabies, and all the England players are standing around as the Wallabies come right back down the sideline again. Here they come. Kick forward, chases on. Oh, come on. He tripped him. Unbelievable. England player trips the Wallaby, and unbelievable. That's twice now the dirty England players have been tackling players away from the ball. High tackles and dirty. England's back to their old dirty tricks. That's how they win rugby. Marcus Smith high into the air from behind midfield. That ball is going to be, is it Ikitau? Yoso is the one that has it. Sorry. Ruck is formed, and not releasing is the call. It's Ikitau call for the penalty. Yeah, that's BS too, because Ollie Lawrence was blocking. He couldn't get out of the get up on his feet. So once again, this is unbelievable what's going on here. Unbelievable what England's getting away with here. Dirty play. And Ollie Lawrence is off his feet and obstructing. That should have been a penalty on England. No, that is unacceptable. So England's going to get 3 points for free here that they shouldn't have got. Ben O'Keefe is up to his usual crappy officiating. Joe Schmidt kind of upset for the Wallabies, and rightly so. And there is Oh my goodness, drawing a blank here. The guy in charge of World Rugby. So Bill Beaumont. Yeah, Bill Beaumont sitting up there behind the Australian bench. So Smith now for conversion here. And 3 cheap points that England shouldn't be getting. The Wallabies being done hard here. And Ben O'Keefe doesn't have to cheat for the England side because the Wallabies are already a team at a disadvantage here. He shouldn't be giving all this extra free stuff to England. And there is 3 points, 15-3. 15-3 England out in front. Crush English School says, how dare you say us English are dirty? Actually, I think the phrase is we English, but that's fine. I'll correct your English. We English are dirty. Don't you know we invented our country? I think the Anglos and Saxons invented your country. Here's the restart, and Itoje comes down with it once again. Ruck is, that's a maul. It's a maul, not a ruck. I'm at the overhead camera, so it's hard to see. Now I can see it clearly. Maul is moving towards the touchline, very close. And folks keep coming over there. This time it's Ellis Genge who gets in there. Now the kick from Spencer over the top. That's high into the air. Who's going to get this? Oh, a collision in the air. It goes backwards to England. Once again, the Wallabies can't come down with it. And Marcus Smith kicks for 50-22, but it's not going to quite get there. Isofo, is that? Lolesio has it. Tom Wright kicks it down the pitch from inside his 22. Into touch. It bounces over there. Aussie should be moved down to second tier, and top second tier team should move up, says James Bowie. Well, there's no official tier ratings or rankings. All right, here we go. Ellis, Jamie George will throw it in. Up, whistle blows. What's going on here? HIA for somebody. Manuel Feo Waboso is going off for HIA. Okay. Must be the instrument in the mouth guard or the little sensor on the back because I didn't see anything. 20-44 in the contest, and we have an HIA. Who's going to be replaced by? Oh, no, they're saying he's not HIA. He's back. So what's going on here? It's Waboso. It's Tommy Freeman. So they call the wrong player off the pitch. In the end, it's Tommy Freeman. So that make a change in who's going to come out there. Who comes out now? So England will add a substitute come in as Freeman goes off for an HIA, head injury assessment, at 20-44. Now he's going back. What the hell is going on? So it is Waboso. Make your damn mind up. Give me a break. And onto the pitch comes Ollie Slateholm. All right, so now we'll get the line out. My goodness. Back and forth, back and forth. At the end, it was Waboso who went off. Here's a line out. England on the Wallabies side of the pitch, leading 15-3. Jamie George throws in. Itoje comes down with it. They don't bother with them all. And here comes England. Oh, they left it on the pitch. Len Ikitau picks it up. No, it's Waiwili. Kellaway. Oh, Wallabies got something going here. Heading down to the 22. Another bad pass. Lolesio had to pick up a mess there. And it took all the momentum away. So now England's adjusting. The Wallabies are stuck at 30 meters out. Harry Wilson, we finally call his number. Wallabies, 6 phases. Go back to the middle. Oh, nice hit there. What a carry. Just drove Tom Curry to the ground. Wallabies still going forward here. Tom Curry just blowed over there a moment ago, just driven backwards. Oh, here's another. The Wallabies are hitting hard when they drive with that ball. Ooh, there's a tough hit. Ikitau is hitting in the side and driven down. Valentini finally with a carry. There he is. Rob Valentini. Tom Curry's unconscious. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to stop the game here, folks. He's not even moving. We got a serious injury here. Tom Curry is not even moving. I didn't see the hit. He's down. His left arm is outstretched, lying on his side. Did not see the hit. We may have a long break in the action here, folks, as he looks to be unconscious from a distance. Steve Borthwick up in the booth, wondering. They're not showing us Curry, so I can't give you any updates yet. Doesn't look good for Tom Curry. Not my favorite player, but he is a character. Cunningham south of the brace of tries, and England just rolling at the moment. A 22:39 with the clock stopped with the injury to Tom Curry. So yesterday we had Ireland hosting the All Blacks and not performing well at all. It was terrible. Terrible performance. The All Blacks, not a particularly good team, escaped with another victory. They won last week here, and they never should have won that game, winning 22-20. And so, yeah. I still don't have an update here on Tom Curry, what's going on. They're showing us replays on the television feed. If I was at the arena, I could actually tell you. So I'm not there, unfortunately. Tomorrow, folks, let's all tune in tomorrow for that Springbok game against Scotland. It's going to be huge. Going to be huge at Murrayfield in Edinburgh. Scottish Gas, Murrayfield. Still haven't shown us Tom Curry. It must be pretty wicked. So, let me take a look. The Eagles don't start for another 20 minutes, so we're waiting for that one to get started as well. But let me give you an update on that. Chile delivered Canada a very harsh reality check with a stunning 44-14 victory in Bucharest yesterday, or today, I should say. Yeah, they beat them today, 44-14 in Bucharest. I would have covered that game, but it wasn't available for me to live stream, unfortunately, because I like the Chilean Condors, a team to get excited about. I like to watch Uruguay, Chile, exciting teams. Alex Dombrett set to come on. Tom Curry is conscious. He's on his feet, walking off the pitch, but he's done. His day is over. It looks a little rough there. Valentini comes over to shake his hand. Bit of change in here. So we see Alex Dombrett come in. He'll wear the number 8 jersey. Ben Earl, who is wearing number 8, will move to the number 7 position. Tom Curry is walking off the pitch of his own power, but he's looking a little rough out there. Looking a little rough out there. There's a super chat. Oh, he went low. That's why. Took a knee into the head because Curry went low. That's what it was. So Chris Marie with a 35 Rand super chat. Thank you for that, Chris Marie. Appreciate that. That's enough to almost pay for one of these. 23 minutes, clock is restarting now. So because of that injury, we had to stop the game. Just tough break for the Wallabies, who were actually driving, and now they have a scrum, and the scrum has not looked very good thus far. So that's really a shame for them. Hopefully they can pull this off and get the momentum going again. The Red Roses against the Wallabies. Bind. Set, says Ben O'Keefe. Ball's put in the pipe. Gordon needs to get it out this time and not dick around. He got it out. He goes right. Throws a wide pass to Tom Wright, who fights off one tackle, but not the second tackle. And outside the 22, he is taken down. Oh, Valentini. Rob Valentini drives this back down to the 22. But England not rolling away. There's a penalty advantage for the Wallabies. This time they should kick to the corner if they don't score and get those points. Don't rely on the penalty conversions. Ikitau Ball's tipped wide. Nicely done. The Wallabies now inside the 22. Well done as Dylan Peach gets down inside. He's tackled about 18 meters out. Wallabies playing an advantage here, but they're not getting much out of the play. So he's claiming he's holding the England player in. Oh, nice carry up the middle. Oh, there they go. Wallabies almost break free. They're down to 10 meters away now. This is the best offensive drive they've had yet, but the ball pops loose. Valentini missed it. Going to come back, but there's nothing doing here. It's going to take the penalty advantage. So going to go all the way back across the field to the far side of the pitch, and I would kick it to the corner if I were the Wallabies. You need some points here. How bad are they going to lose? Well, I don't know. We'll see. "24 minutes, 56 seconds in the contest." That injury to Tom Curry looks like he just got shook up. We'll see what happens with a head injury assessment, but he's out. So 2 players out currently for England: Tom Curry, the number 7 jersey, and Emmanuel Faye-Waboso. Alex Van Pletzen, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Here we go. Let's get this started. So the Wallabies now, with their best penetration of the game, need a good line out here about 9 meters away. 8 or 9 meters. Here they go. Matt Faisler to throw it in. It goes short. They come down with it. They're into them all. The Wallabies drive forward, and it collapses, and a penalty advantage for collapsing them all, which means they'll be able to get down to 5 meters here. Gordon, Ikatel dancing through 3 players. Cunningham South takes him down. Wallabies have something on the outside. If they can only see it, it's there. Swahili, here it is in the corner. Top right, or the Wallabies are over. There you go. Tom Wright in the corner. Wallabies on the board. That was a great finish. Just a little bit of space is all it took. It was there. Whoops. So, brilliant work there by Tom Wright, and that's going to put him up. But it's a tough kick now coming up. It's a nice one-handed catch on his part, too. Grabbed that with his right hand behind him off the shoulder and pulled it in. He had another player on his wig. So, the Sofa, will kick. Ooh. Tough angle here, but they need a conversion. He's got the distance. Wow. It's good. Well done. 15-10. And the Wallabies are back in this game. Yes, Robert, that was very nice. All right, so, wow, 15-10. Then we got a contest here. A few of you predicted a close contest, and you're right so far. As the Wallabies were getting crushed are suddenly back in the game. Here's the restart short of the 22. And down with it comes down with it comes Jeremy Williams. The Wallabies got something on the outside. They threw it away again, and England finds it. Oh, knock-ons by both sides. Wallabies had players on the outside and another bad pass. These unforced errors are a disaster. Waboso's putting his coat on. I think he might be done for the day. His HIA may have been unsuccessful. It's been 8 minutes, so he's putting his coat on. I think he's done. Yep. Oh, man. 100 people here, just 43 likes. Hit the like button, folks. Be sure to hit that like button.
That was easy.
Here we go at the swing low. Oh, my goodness. It sounds to me like they're singing Sweet Low, the terrible additive. Sweet Low. Anyway. My goodness. My goodness. I want to see something here really quickly, folks. We got illegal broadcast going on right now. So we're going to reset the scrum here. I'm going to check on something here real quick I want to see. Oh, my goodness. Penalty to England. The whole thing collapses once again. Another poor scrum by the Wallabies. Their scrummaging is atrocious, folks. Absolutely atrocious. So that's going to cost them 3 points. And a 2-score game, this is an easy conversion for Marcus Smith. This will take all the momentum away from the Wallabies, who just got back in the game. No, well, Bosa looks like he's not. He took the jacket back off, or maybe he was taking it off to begin with. He's over there getting his arms loose. So it looks like he's passed the head injury assessment. Means he'll come back in out of the game. So Ollie Sladeholm will come back out. Marcus Smith lines it up. He's got 30 seconds on the shot clock. Down the final 10 minutes of the first half. And when we get to the halftime, that'll be about the time that the Eagles start their game against Portugal. So Smith missed a conversion on that first try, but other than that, he's been on the money. Here's his kick from the 22. That's going to be good, and it is 18-10 England. Puffing up the pillows, sitting on the couch. 18-10. Yader, hey, how you doing there, Yader? They may have been great at one time, but this is a rebuilding program for Australia. Australian rugby union's on its ass. Rugby league is healthy. And there's the restart, and they go up for it, and the ball comes loose, and the Wallabies pick it up. Well, that's a good sign. Counter ruck from England. Just what a mess this is here. Etoja came in there. England get it back. Marcus Smith does the dummy. Then he kicks it down the pitch. And that ball's taken by Tom Wright around his 30-meter line for the Wallabies. He comes charging up and doesn't kick it. He offloads it into the hands of Dylan Peach. Peach is tackled. Wilson. Oh, nice pass inside. Brilliant job. The Wallabies, oh, that's ripped out of the hand, so that's going to be a knock-on. Or was it a strip? Knock-on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jake Gordon's got blood everywhere. My goodness, that is bloody. Where did that happen? Oh, man, we're going to have a stoppage play here. Where does the blood come into play? Looking to see where the injury took place. He's just got blood all over his entire face. He's coming off. So Tate McDermott will come in at scrum half as he goes in the locker room. Wow. Man, that's a lot of blood. Tate McDermott comes in for the Wallabies. Oof, man. $32-11 now. As we had a change in the scrum half position as, man, Jake Gordon was just pouring blood, his entire face covered in blood. He's off the pitch now in the locker room, and Tate McDermott is in there. Chris, it will make things better and more exciting if rugby moved teams up and down with the rankings and give those teams something to play for. Well, I would agree. The ranking system is a bit skewed. England's scrum is going sideways. Did Australia win it? So Wabosa's back in, and it is a penalty for early engagement. Tap and go by Valentini. Valentini down inside the 10-meter line. Picks up about 15 meters for the Wallabies. Tate McDermott trying to get the ball, but we've got England messing around there. Oh, not held and tackle. Tate McDermott. Nicely done. And the Wallabies keep going. We need more points here. Offside, so they're playing advantage now. Wallabies catching England offside again. Oh, nicely done. Somehow the Wallabies pick that ball up. Iketal gets down to the 22. McDermott cuts inside. Tate McDermott's on the loose. Tate McDermott offloads it. And the Wallabies are over. kickoff there. My goodness. And it's Harry Wilson with a try. Tate McDermott, spark plug off the bench, turns the game around in an instant. My goodness. My goodness. Wilson, who's the captain of this team, but Tate McDermott did all the work. Wow. Wow. Tate McDermott getting it done. So let's get Wilson up on the board with a try here. Suddenly this game has got very exciting. It's better than that freaking Ireland game yesterday. That was a pain in the butt. It's his first ever try for Australia. And a kick here from between the hash marks on the near side of the pitch. That one's going to go right down Hollywood and Vine, and it's 18-17, a 1-point game. We have a competition here, folks. 1-point game, England 18, Australia 17. We're going to open England up like a can of goose beans next week. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, South Africa is going to roll. Boy, McDermott was brilliant there. My goodness. 18-17 now. 50 likes. Here's the kick inside of 22. Not quite up to the 22. Tate McDermott now going to dig it out of the ruck. 35 minutes in the first half. And McDermott kicks it high. And once again, Ben O'Keefe challenging people to get rid of that ball quickly, the scrum halves. So that's not a great kick. It's going to put a line out here around the 10-meter line. England. Jamie George from about 38 meters, 39 meters away. Here's the line out. George got blood all over him from Jake Gordon when he went out. Line out successful to Atoja. Marcus Smith over the middle. Here come England. Earl. Tackled, Ben Earl. They go wide to Marcus Smith again. He sends it wide. Slade. It's Furbank, actually. And there's Ollie Sladeholm. He's still in the game. Marcus Smith now back to this side. And the Wallabies defense, which looked good early on, is adjusting well now once again, keeping them outside the 22. Cunningham South with the ball. He drives forward. Cunningham South is tackled by the Wallabies. Spencer sends it over there. The ball comes loose. Goes backwards, though, for England. It's a mad scramble out there, folks. This time it's Will Stewart. He carries forward. He's tackled. Spencer will dig it out. The scrum half for England sends it back to the middle. Slate puts it over into the hands of Tommy Freeman, who goes down. Marcus Smith goes wide to the wing. There's a kick forward. Who's going to get there? That ball's through the try zone. Little too much mustard on it. Yep. We're going to come back. Sladeholm puts a little too much mustard on that one. 3 minutes remain in the first half. 18-17, folks, in this contest from Twickenham. Boy, a lot less interest in this game than it was in Ireland yesterday. That Sladeholm's got some wheels watching that replay. Joe Schmidt up in the booth for Australia. Dave Rennie, Eddie Jones, and Joe Schmidt. What's your view of Springbok team for tomorrow? Looks pretty good, Tins. Tins van der Westhuizen. Looks pretty good tomorrow. I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable. I think it's a 7-1 split, if I'm not mistaken. We'll be talking about that tomorrow on Megaphone, which we'll do an hour conversation tomorrow with M.V. Velman on Megaphone Sports, and then you'll be directed back to this channel where I'll do a pregame for the Springboks and then cover the Springboks live. Yep. 38-12. Behind. Set. And England called for early engagement here, an infringement. So the Wallabies finally win a scrum. They get a penalty on this one. Scrums have been a disaster thus far, especially for Wallabies, but that one could come away well with. All right, so just a minute and 20 seconds remain in the first half. So the Wallabies will take some of the pressure off. The free kick. Ball's going to go high into the air, just over midfield. And Sladeholm has it. And a penalty for obstruction. So, wow, the Wallabies could get 3 points here and take a lead at halftime if they can kick it from here. What are they going to do? With a minute left in the half, they could take the lead. Wouldn't that be a confidence builder? Wow. Yeah, Cunningham, South Carolina. They're going to kick to the corner. So the Wallabies are going for it. They're going for it. Imagine if they get a try here. So 40 seconds remain in the first half. All right, so this is about a 10-meter line out. They go into them all. They come out very quickly. Valentini with a carry. Bounces off. Valentini's still going for it inside the 22 now. Wasn't a great kick. They need points here. Tate McDermott. Wow. McDermott cuts back inside again. Nearly breaks through. Boy, the England are not ready for those cuts. Tate McDermott has just got some great moves there. Lolesio cuts around. England now. There's Valentini. Offside. They've got an advantage. They're playing here, the Wallabies. Ikitau. Angus Bell. And they're going backwards. They grab him by the neck and they can't tackle him. He's still going. Wallabies now going through multiple phases. Another advantage. Oh, nice offload. The ball comes loose. Valentini. That's a forward pass. They can take the lead right in front of the post. So I would take the points and take the lead. Well, they are getting some momentum here. Let's see what they do. Just moments away from Portugal and USA. Going for the post. They call for the shot. Kerry Wilson wants to talk to official. Wow. So we're over the Hooter 41-14 in the first half, waiting for the kick, which will give the Australians a lead. Look, what a comeback, trailing 15-3. And the game seemingly in hand by England. An easy kick here. This is a very easy kick. And it's 20-18. Wow. Halftime 2018. What a comeback. 2018 halftime. All right, don't run off, folks. We stick with us for halftime. I'm going to give you some updates from the other game. All right, so wow, that was exciting, huh? I'll tell you what, nice comeback there by the Wallabies. Get themselves right back in this game. All right, let me go over to the USA and Portugal, see if I can't get that game to come up live. What do you mean sign up? I am signed up. Stop this. Log me back in. I'm getting logged out of all my websites this week. My browser must update with that one else. All right, coin toss going on in Portugal. Portugal wearing the green jerseys. USA wearing these bizarre red jerseys with white. Very empty stadium, virtually no crowd present in Portugal. It's a shame. Their team deserves support. Looks like we got a Scottish official out there for this game. So, yeah, let's take a look and see if we got a list of who's there. So, Sam Grove White, that's who's there. And then the side judges are Takehito Namakawa from Japan and Rudori Campbell from Scotland. Andrew Jackson from England is TMO. So, yeah. All right. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, that was earlier. Okay, the game's underway. That was the pregame. What kind of camera work is this? Okay, so the game's underway. Portugal, and it's in Portuguese EUA. There is a crowd there. Okay, people did show up. So USA wearing white jerseys. It must have been a warm-up jersey. That's why it looks so strange. Portugal. Wait, Portugal is wearing their traditional red jerseys with the green sleeves. So 24 seconds in to be a line out to the Eagles here. That was pregame. Now we jumped right into live action here. Eagles line out successful. They go over the middle. Nice carry there. But the USA side has been a bit of disarray here. Scott Lawrence is doing his best to get these guys together, but they're not performing. It's been a consistent problem for the Eagles, underperforming, and that's why they kept themselves out of the World Cup in 2023. First time they had made it since the early stages of the World Cup back in the early days. Very embarrassing. But Canada was also out, as America was represented by Uruguay and Chile. Oh, and the Americans turn it over, and the ball's kicked down the pitch. Mitch Wilson going to get there? Oh, nice recovery there, but the Eagles lose about 40 meters of territory, and they're back on the back foot now, just about 10 meters from the try line after screwing that up very royally. Wow. Call to use it. Who is the scrum half out there for the Eagles right now? Let me take a look and see. There's a nice kick. The clearance gets it out by midfield. Right. So the Eagles playing Portugal right now. Ruben de Haas. That didn't look like Ruben de Haas at scrum half. AJ McGinty at fly half. I don't know about that. So halftime stats in our England-Australia game. Let's take a look at that. 80 carries for Australia, just 51 for England. 495 meters made by the Wallabies in that first half. That's a lot of territory. 58 tackles. England's made 102. That's interesting because it looked like the game was all going the other way there for a long period of time. Eagles now driving out the midfield. They go wide. They got someone on the wing. Eagles down to the 22, putting Portugal on the back foot here early in this game. 2 minutes in. And they're driving. Just got to have good poise here to hold on to it. I don't know what's going on. There's a camera here that's got like fuzz on it or something. It's a very poor camera angle here. You can barely see the game. It's all fuzzy. So, but anyway, let's take a look at something here. That does not look like Ruben de Haas, that scrum half. Let me see. It is Ruben de Haas. Okay, it just didn't look like him. Oh, nice tackle by Portugal there. Portugal should be the favorite in this by a wide margin. We'll see how the Eagles do, though. A ball is loose in the kick forward by the Eagles, but picked up by Portugal at the 1 meter line. Eagles now getting down there. Portugal on their 1 meter line. A little bit of trouble here. They need to get a clearance kick, but the Eagles are right there. And they're out to the 2 meters. Nothing much going on there. Players adjusting. Sam Grove-White's right on the scene. They're going to try to get a clearance kick here with not much space. There it is from the back of the try line. It's a pretty good kick, actually. It's going to get them out beyond the 22. That's a hell of a kick considering where they're at. Tough one. Yeah, Tom Curry went out with a brutal hit there. He drove into the knee of Valentini and got himself taken out of the game. Yeah, we haven't seen him come back, and I don't think we will see him come back. So this game is being played in Coimbra, Estadio Cidade. Don't know that. Lovely weather, 64 degrees Fahrenheit, man. That is sweet. That is 18 degrees Celsius. What a beautiful day. So, halftime at our game, we're just peeking into the USA. Eagles overthrow the ball on the line out, and Portugal comes away with it. Eagles squander a great opportunity to do something here. They go wide. They're in trouble. Oh, no. Eagles screw up, and Portugal's going to pick this ball up, going to still kick it. Somehow, the Eagles come away with that ball. I don't know what happened there. A Portugal player tripped or fell. Eagles have it at their own 22. Got very lucky there. Should have already scored a try, though. Boy, focus this camera, man. I don't know who's responsible. They're just amateurs here. 4:23 now in this game. De Haas kicks it over the top. The South African-born Ruben de Haas. So, another line out here. This one for Portugal inside the USA 10-meter line. 4:51. Line out successful for Portugal. They come away with it over to the middle. They were an exciting team. One of my cherished possessions is a Portuguese Rugby World Cup jersey. Oh, knocked down by the Eagles. That's going to be an intentional knockdown on Mitch Wilson, or is it? The Eagles wind up with the ball. How is that? Mitch Wilson knocked that ball down. I understand that. So the Eagles get a line out here. Not sure how that happened. Go Boca, go Trump. Okay. Not bad. Cadbury bunnies. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about over there? Titi Makua says, I think the team matches attacking speedy Scotland. Talk about versatility right there. Yeah, agreed. Sam Grove White, rolling maul here for the Eagles as they approach midfield, and they pull it out to Haas, is going to kick it over the top. Eagles give chase. It's down around the 22, taken down there. A nice tackle there by Nate Augsburger. Augsburg gets the tackle for the Eagles, and the Portuguese are inside their 22. Eagles need a turnover here or a penalty. No score 6 minutes into the game. This is a nice diversion from our game, is it not? All right. That ball's going to be kicked into touch. Again, they put the camera in a very poor position given the time of day and the sunlight. Very difficult to see what's going on here. So the Eagles are going to have a line out here. It's in much better shape than it looked like it was going to be. I think didn't quite make it to midfield. So turf looks a little bit torn up out there as Eagles come over. Shiloh Klein, never heard of him, will throw the ball in for the Eagles. Need a good line out here. The last one was screwed up. They go deep, and it's stolen by Portugal. Eagles line out is crap again. Their scrum and their line out, they're just basic elements of the game. They cannot perform, but Portugal looks good. Oh, and they get loose. Portugal comes down the pitch. Is he driven into touch? He's close to touch. My goodness, how's he not in touch over there? Come away back towards the middle of the pitch here. Down around the Eagles' 10-meter line now. Ruck is formed. They go wide with it. The short side of the pitch. Eagles make the tackle. USA number 8 tries to get out of the way. It's Paddy Ryan. Eagles counter ruck coming here. 7:32 in the contest. Portugal trying to cut through some space, but no dice there. Tackle and release. They released the player. Well done. Jason Dahm. I know Jason from his time in Atlanta. Used to interview him. Turned out to be a heck of a lock for the USA Eagles. Call to use it. Portugal is going to kick it high into the air to the near side, but it's more like the middle where it comes down at. Eagles knock it forward, but then so does Portugal. So who's got the ball here? I guess it wasn't forward. So the Eagles have the ball. Sam Grove White finds himself in the way, and the Eagles take off. Is it a forward pass? Yeah, it is a forward pass by the Eagles. A scrum to Portugal now. Ark says, who are we supporting today? Well, the Wallabies. It's all but England, man. All but England. They deserve to lose after last week. Who must have died? It'd be so funny if Southern Hemisphere teams do a clean sweep this weekend. It would. But we're going to need the Wallabies to keep it up here. All right, they're in the locker rooms. Let's go back to the USA-Portugal game. 9 minutes now in the contest. Crouch. Bind. Set. USA and Portugal in Portugal. Eagles on the road. Portugal now with the ball. Just over midfield. No score 9 minutes into the game. At some point, this is going to open up. But the Condors just tore Canada a new one earlier today, winning 44-14. Just destroyed them. Eagles need to avoid that fate against Portugal. A very good quality side. Although a lot of their top players are gone now from the World Cup squad. That was their high point, reaching the World Cup. They played very well there. Kick over the top by Portugal. Now 10 minutes gone in the game. Ball is knocked on by the Eagles, and Portugal comes away with it. Good contest for that ball. Offside advantage. So Portugal's playing an advantage here. Eagles are going to come back for the advantage. Yeah, there's a decent crowd in the cheap seats here. The upper level, lower level, not so many people. I guess people can't afford it. Oh, that looks like that tab crashed on me again. What is with YouTube and its tabs? A second here, folks. Big one is tomorrow, South Africa, and on the road to Scotland. That's one we're looking forward to. See me. So Portugal gets a penalty right in front of the post. They're going to kick that bad boy. No doubt about that. Still waiting for the teams to come out of the locker room for the second half. England and Australia. $88 people here, 59 likes. Come on. You guys can do better than that. So Portugal has an easy conversion attempt here. Right in front of the post. Give them a 3-0 lead early in the game. Looks like the coaches are coming back out. Players not back out yet. Here's the kick finally from Portugal. Looks straight. Flags go up, and 3-0 Portugal over the USA. Early. 12 minutes into the game now. A good-sized crowd on this side of the pitch. First time we see them. That's a nice turnout here in Portugal. So the Eagles dorking around there. They could already had a couple tries, and they do not pull it off. All right, both teams are coming back out on the pitch, so I'm going to head and put that on mute and come back over here. Turn this one back on for myself. As they come back out, let's get the halftime marker off. This time I'll remember it. Don't always remember to do that. Where the heck's it at? There it is. All right, so 2018, the Wallabies with the advantage at the moment, leading at halftime. Both teams back out on the pitch now. November 9th, 2024. Twickenham. Ah, there you are. I've walked around that stadium, all the way around that stadium. And been inside, visited the museum in there. It's a lovely museum. Kind of small, but nice museum. Nice statue out in front of it, too. All right. Big grounds on the backside for people to put their booths out there to sell booze and food. But getting to and from that stadium is such a pain. It's so far from the train station. The buses are so unreliable on game day. Wallabies will kick to England to get a start in the second half. Looks like Jake Gordon is back. So Tate McDermott, who sparked the Wallabies, is out of the game, it looks like. Got his head taped up. Okay, Ollie Lawrence is out there. So they switch sides. Here we go. And the whistle blows. Restart. Going to go short to the near side. Wallabies knock it back and they get the ball. It's like watching sevens. So Australia comes out with the ball. So Jake Gordon comes back from the blood bin. Wallabies trying to get something going here. Gordon. Lolaseo is tackled. Gordon. Nothing doing here. Wallabies not really getting anything done. Gordon, little kick over the top. Oh, nice job by the England side to get the ball. That was Alex Dombrett did a great job running that ball down. Now England has it. They come to the near side. Ball's available for Spencer. Spencer sends it over. Ruck formed. Itoja in there. Ball gets kicked away. It's going to go down inside the 10-meter line, the opposite side of the pitch. And Tom Wright knocks it on. It's picked up by Cunningham South, who picks up about 5 meters, offloads the ball to Ben Earl. Ben Earl drives forward now. Smith, Marcus Smith. Ooh, nice 3-player tackle over there. Spencer to Martin. George Martin's tackled. Ball's available 6 phases now. Ellis Genge goes forward. He's tackled. But England's picking up a meter or two on every carry here. Martin again picking up a couple meters. A lot of hard work being done by George Martin here at the moment. They go outside. Marcus Smith to the far side of the pitch. England approaching the 22 now. Spencer comes back this way to Toja. Toja ducks his head and gets tackled. Spencer. Marcus Smith. Smith back this way. Furbank. And Slade goes forward. He's tackled. Ball stripped loose. And the Wallabies have it. All that work for nothing. All those phases. Going forward is Harry Wilson. Outside the 22, they take it back in, so they're going to have to keep it in play. It's a long kick down to about 30 meters. It's taken back there by Marcus Smith. He's going to come charging up over the 10-meter line, offload that ball. Wabosi now. Fea Wabosi. He's tackled. So here's the ball kicked high into the air to the far side of the pitch, outside the 22. Who's going to get this? Oh, wow. Leasolo gets tackled as he comes down. Oh, there's a knock on there. Once again, the Wallabies getting blocked by England players. What's massive? Yeah, it'd be huge if they can pull it off. Who's in camo? At the moment, more family members live in Portugal than other countries, says Savage Daughter. Interesting. Here's the line out for England. Wallaby side of the pitch, 45 meters out. Jamie George will throw this in. He goes deep and overthrows Itoja, but it's picked up by England as the Wallabies are slow to get there. They come to the near side. Jamie George with the ball. He's tackled. Spencer kicks it over the top. It's going to go down inside the 22. The mark's going to be taken there. Lalaceo takes the mark and wastes no time in sending it back down the pitch. 30 meters away. Marcus Smith coming up now. 44 minutes into this contest. Oh, Marcus Smith runs headstrong right into some players and then he loses the ball or kicks it forward. I'm not sure which it is. So the Wallabies have it now. Alatoa sends it over. Oh, Tom Wright is loose. The Wallabies kick it forward. Oh, the Wallabies give chase. Is it going to bounce the right way for them? Marcus Smith gets it 10 meters out, but boy, a lot of territory lost there by England. And the Wallabies counter-ruck. They might have this ball a little bit more, and they'll have it. England inside their 5-meter line, driven back now. They retain the ball, but inside their 5-meter line. Wow. That was brilliant by the Wallabies. Tom Wright. So back to the 5-meter line. England now in trouble back here. Got a ruck for him. Spencer, 2-1. He just got it away. It's a good kick considering he was under a lot of pressure there. Poor tackling gave Wright a chance to get down and get that. Marcus Smith just got there. I mean, he nearly didn't get there on that ball. Substitution. Alatoa comes in. Tight head prop. Wallabies outside the 22. They're playing advantage for a knock-on, but now it's over. Here they go with the swing low. Wallabies not really getting anywhere now, but trying to. Gordon goes wide. Alatoa. England not rolling away. Valentini. Valentini down to the 22. Nice carry. Kick over the top. Swahili, nice offload to right. Callaway drives forward. This is exciting stuff right now. Wallabies just driving around all over the place. And the ball's left on a pitch. Cunningham South picks it up. The Wallabies, shame. 46-36. Here's a kick. Spencer for England's going to clear it. Boy, the Wallabies really had something going there for a moment, but didn't capitalize on it. Some brilliant work being done out here by Suwali. They're falling in love with him, the TV announcers are, from his time as a rugby league player. Yeah, the Wallabies are working harder. Clock has stopped at 47:02. I'm not sure what the issue is. Substitution. Max Jorgensen comes in for Peach. Wallabies lose the line out. England has it. Spencer. Itoja over his 10-meter line. He's taken down immediately. England possession here. Dombrandt. Tackle just short of midfield. Let's check over in the USA game. 7-3, the Eagles are leading. They got a try. Call to use it. If the Eagles could beat Portugal, that'd be a huge win. Ball's down around the 22. Taken down there by Tom Wright and tackled immediately. Oh, that's a side entry by England and no call. Oh, my goodness. Side entry. Can't enter the ruck from a side. England with the ball now, trailing 2018. Wallabies come away with steal. They go to the opposite side of the pitch. Here we go. It was a knock on, so it was a kick down the pitch. Ball still bouncing inside of 22. The chase is on, and England finally gets there, nearly chased down. Australia is on their Grand Slam tour. Waited 67 years to win their first Grand Slam in 84. None since then. Got a delay in action here. The clock has stopped at 49 minutes. Jimmy George getting some treatment. Still 7-3. The Eagles lead in that game now 24 minutes into it. Not sure who got the try. Let's see if Google gives me an update. Got a delay in action here for the injury. All right, we're finally ready. Clock is restarted. It's a Wallabies line out. They go short. The short side brilliantly. Go out back to the outside. Nicely done. Festo with the carry now. They come back in towards the middle. Wallabies are serious about this game. If they score again here, they'll be in great shape. They're inside England's 22. Rob Valentini with the ball. He bounces off a tackler. Passes ball the outside. England found wanting as the Wallabies have some offense going here. Oh my goodness, what a carry down to 5 meters away. They're on the wing. They get it! And the Wallabies get it in the corner. Another try. Looks like he's hurt, though. Jeremy Williams, looks like he took a shot in the ribs. His first ever try. Wow, what a try. Brilliant work. Wow. Oh, they're going to look at it and see if he... Yeah, that's good. That's a try. They're saying he's in touch. I don't agree. You got to have compelling evidence to overturn it. On-field decision is a try. Just want to make sure the ball's grounded before the boot goes into touch. It has to be compelling evidence. Let's see it from this side. Nope. You got it. It's not compelling. No, he's... No, it's not down. That's his elbow. No, that's not compelling. Yeah, that's it. You can't overturn that. You can't overturn that. That's illegitimate to overturn that. It's not compelling evidence. Oh, but I'll tell you what, Ben O'Keefe will probably overturn it, though. Boy, this is bad mojo for England if this is good. Foot is not in touch. The ball's already down. There's a stretcher out in the corner. Roboso is one down. His head went into the boot. Now, they think it's in touch. I disagree. There's not compelling evidence. Let's see what happens here. 65 likes, that's it? Man, come on. Not getting much of an audience because all the illegal broadcasts going on. That's down before... Yeah, that's a try.
Our on-field decision stand because there's no clear evidence that the foot touches the touchline before he grounds the ball.
Correct.
Stick with our on-field decision.
Stick with on-field decision.
Okay.
It's a try. They're going to boo.
I think that's fair. I think it was.
That is correct.
It was all on the question.
It is fair. Here come the boos.
Has to see clear proof that the try has been scored.
Nah, it's good. Barbosa is getting some treatment here. Wow. So that's his first ever try for Jeremy Williams for Australia. Here's the kick conversion. This is an important one because it's a 7-point advantage. Tough angle here. Nah, he's going to miss this one. So it's a 7-point difference. Here's the restart. I guess Waboso went out. Luke Cowan-Dickey's on. First time he's played in a long time. No arms tackle there by England. No penalty called. Tom Wright on the loose again. Oh, baby, he's got help. Here come the Wallabies again. Oh, boy, tackled by England. Max Jorgensen's there. Wallabies have got it 8 meters away now. But England not rolling away on the tackle. How about a penalty right there? Wallabies down to 6 meters. Valentini, 4 meters. Advantage for England being off their feet. Down to 1 meter. The Wallabies driving forward. Here they come. They're putting this game away. Held up. And it's going to be held up. Going to come back for the penalty. Slideholm did a great job to keep that try from being scored. Wallabies want to go fast, but the ball's not coming back. Valentini's waiting for it. Now it finally gets there. They're going to go for the post. Valentini wants the points. Post. They're going to go. If they had made that conversion on the last one, they probably would do this, but because they want a 2-point score game, they're going to go for the points. Wow. God bless it. This damn chair. Henry Slade tackled the ball carrier back there a few moments ago. The Wallabies don't get it over. So this takes them out 28-18 if they make this. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kick is good, and it's 28-18. This is a team that's trailing 15-3. It's 25-3 since then. Wow. Louis Geldenhuis says, go Australia. Here's a restart by England. They go short, and it's caught by the Wallabies. Nicely done. Ball's placed. But England not rolling away again, just lying on the ground here. No penalty called. Interfering with play. Jake Gordon feeds the ball over to the side. Wallabies now on my left. England on the right. 54 minutes into the contest. Let's check into the Eagles game. 10-7, Portugal now leads. England with the ball, midfield. Here they come. Nice carry there by Ollie Lawrence. Ollie Lawrence still fight with the ball. England and the crowd singing Swing Low again. Toja inside 10-meter line. And a penalty. How about a penalty for not releasing? And Toja never released that ball. Marcus Smith tackled. Cowan Dickey taken down by Valentini. And there's no release. That's what? Come out a penalty here. That's a penalty, I guess. So we're coming back for the original one. But, I mean, not releasing the ball again. No clear release is the call. Timing is wrong is what he says. It's turning into a rout. Savage Daughter. No, you're not the only one rooting for England. A couple other people rooting for him. 28-18. And England's going to go for the corner. Well, that's gutsy. So it'll be a line out for England. Quite a crowd at Twickenham. (33-34) in that game. The Eagles driving. They're trailing by 3 points. They need another try here to take the lead. They're about 10 meters away. They go. Ruben De Haas goes to the outside. He's got help over there. Eagles just 3 meters away. They keep it in play. Eagles. So England here heave. Their line out successful. They're into a maul. And the Wallabies are up to the task for the moment. Ought to be a call to use it soon. This thing hasn't gone anywhere. There's a call to use it. They go to the outside. Marcus Smith. He kicks it forward. The chase is on. England's going to get there. And there you go. Slate Bottom with a try. Boy, the Wallabies really... Slate Holm. Wow. England really comes back quickly, and the Wallabies squander a great opportunity there. Ollie Slade-Holm gets a try, his third international cap, his first try ever. Sladeholm with the try. Wow. 5-point difference here. What a turnaround. England was out of this game. They hadn't done anything since early in the game, and suddenly they turn it back around. No, Charles, it doesn't say much for England. That's for darn sure. Boy, Marcus Smith has got a huge hit on the side of his head. Blood coming out, big welt there. And he's going to miss the conversion. So 5-point difference. (28-23) now. Coming down the final quarter of the game on this one, folks. Yeah, Marcus Smith had a great kick to make that try happen. So the Eagles have taken lead with another try. It's 14-10 now. Wow, that's a bit of a shocker for Portugal. Just 4 minutes remaining in the first half, but Portugal has a line out inside the 22 on the Eagles' end of the pitch. And they get it back on the other end. Itoje comes down with a restart. England has the ball. Oh, my goodness. Listen to this crowd.
Taken by Wright.
Wow, they are loud. Wallabies now with the ball at their 10-meter line. Nice carry there, but is it Suwali? Who is that? It's Ikitau. Wallabies go forward. Matt Faisler. Oh, what great work by the Wallabies here on the outside. Keep that ball going. Jorgensen with a great job there. And Itoje is just lying on the pitch. Croc roll. So England get the ball back after a promising set of series there from the Wallabies, but they don't quite get anything out of it. So England gets a clearance kick. There was a croc roll somewhere. I didn't see who did it. Time off for substitutions. Who's coming in? Wallabies looking at a couple substitutions here. So George Martin goes off, replaced by Isikiwe. Australia's got a couple substitutions going on here now. Faisler comes off. Jeremy Williams is out. New hooker. It's going to be Brendan Penga Amosa. And a new lock in Lukan Salakai Loto. Line out successful for England. Ball's kicked down the pitch in the air. Taken down there just next to that touchline by the Wallabies. They really need to get control of this game again. And England gets it, picks it up. They've got the ball. Somehow the Wallabies is screwed up big time. Oh, my goodness. And England's Will Stewart. And the England side is just outside the 22, just like that. But the ball's left hanging on the pitch. Ellis Genge has to pick up the mess. He turns, goes outside, and throws it into touch. Genge throws the ball away. Eagles still leading 14-10. Just 30 seconds left in the first half now. But they have a habit of getting out in front of teams like this and then choking in the second half. They've got to keep it up. They tend to not be fit to the Eagles. Not challenged. Back to this one. Wallabies come away with it. Oh, and they just throw it away. Oh, my goodness. Wallabies screw up royally, but they do get a penalty for not release. They're off their feet. Not releasing. Oh, my goodness. Is Marcus Smith leaving? Oh, my goodness. They're doing it again. They're taking Marcus Smith off again. It was a mistake last week. Crowd's booing about this. Crowd's booing about the substitutions. The Wallabies now kick it down the pitch with that penalty. Going to have themselves a line out on the England side of the field. Meanwhile, substitutions coming in. We got 3 substitutions, 17, 21, and 23. Ellis Genge goes out. Furbank is out, replaced by Ford. And England steals the line out. So they keep Marcus Smith in the game. That was a bit smarter. They brought Ford in last time. It was disastrous against the All Blacks. 18 minutes remaining. We're in the final quarter of this game, and Australia hanging on by their teeth. Kicked high into the air. The Wallabies need to secure this. Oh, player taken down in the air. But there was a penalty on the Wallabies before that. What happened here? Looks like a player was taken out. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he knew what was going on there. Guy just enters the game. Wow. That was messed up. Stupid decision. And a Wallaby player was taken out in the air, so it would have been a penalty against England. Instead, it's a penalty against the Wallabies, and it's going to close the gap here. Wow, they've kicked to the corner, so now they're just outside the try line. Wow. Dumb. What are you talking about? Link says Springboks versus GG. What are you talking about? Jake Gordon goes off and Tate McDermott comes back in. He sparked the Wallabies in that first half. He got their turnaround going. England's line out successful. Now the crowd cheering heave. The Wallabies are giving this game away here in the last 5 minutes. Tackle made. Alato with the tackle there. England with the ball. They're only 10 meters away now. Back to 22. That ball's knocked on by England. Picked up by the Wallabies, or is it? Yes, it is. Tate McDermott's hit high. And no call on that. Another high tackle by England they get away with. Playing a knock-on advantage. They're looking for some space to get a good clearance kick here. Wilson with the carry. Just 4 meters out. England's just in the way here, interfering with the ruck at the breakdown. No penalties called. England's been getting away with interfering with the breakdown the entire game. Advantage over. It's taken on the fly outside of 22. Here comes England. Wow. All the way down is Tommy Freeman about 10 meters before he's finally tackled. Itoja, he's taken out by Wilson. Ford with a carry now. England threatening, which is 15 minutes remaining in the game. George Ford, Marcus Smith. It's them all. No, he's tackled. We got a player injured again. Wilson is injured for Wallabies. It's going to be an England scrum now. Let's see this. Wilson. So let's see. He's out. So Australia loses its captain, Harry Wilson, for an HIA, replaced by Gleason. HIA for Wilson. He's out. So they had to stop the game, so it'll be a scrum for England. Halftime in the Portugal-USA game. People cheering for both sides here. Time for this ref to Goodyear or Firestone to retire. Hit the road. Okay. What link are you talking about, Savage Daughter? What link? There's no link saying this Springboks in Fiji. What are you talking about? Must be talking about something not related to here. Did we pick up subscribers? I don't think we did. Let's take a look and see. Finally, we get the scrum underway. It took forever here. And they're going to restart the scrum. Just collapses. Clock is ticking down. The Wallabies have the lead, but England is threatening here. Wallabies really got to quit screwing around and get another score in this game. This isn't going to win it. 28-23. So Jake Gordon on the sidelines. He's out of the game now for good. 134 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Thank you for joining us live. Color commentary, play-by-play of Autumn Internationals for Rugby Union. It's the Wallabies in England against the Red Roses at Twickenham. And the England side threatening again. The ball comes out. They go wide. They got numbers out there. They drive into touch. Well done by the Wallabies. But was there a penalty? We're going to come back. Looks like there was a penalty against the Wallabies. Under 14 minutes. So, no, it's the Wallabies, not a penalty. The Wallabies have a line out from 5 meters out. If ever they need a good line out, this is the time. Huge throw here. Success. McDermott to Valentini. Valentini back to the 5 meter line. He's tackled there. Wallabies have got to get out of this zone. Wilson is not coming back. He failed his HIA. Tate McDermott, huge kick. How far does it get? Over to 22. Not bad given the pressure he was under. But England take the ball and go quickly with it. The Wallabies caught off guard, standing around. But Ollie Lawrence is tackled at the 22. Quick, here they come. England to the outside. They've got numbers, but that's a forward pass, is it no? I heard a whistle. It looks like a try in the corner. Tie it up. Slade home. Wow. Wallabies being stupid and lazy. And they hurt him. Only Tate McDermott was realizing what was going on here. Yeah. So a conversion will give England the lead again. Wow, what an up and down, back and forth game. The banner for tomorrow's game says Scotland versus Fiji. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about. It says Scotland versus South Africa. It doesn't say it. I don't know what you're talking about. He got it, and it's 30-28. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's not what the banner says. I'll show you. So England's back in charge with just 11 minutes left in the game. So here's the link for it. I'll show you guys. I don't know what you're talking about. There he goes. That's tomorrow right there. Scotland versus South Africa, November 10th. Don't know what you're talking about. There's no banner that says Fiji. You're looking at something that's not current. Maybe somebody gave you a link to an old game. That's the game for tomorrow. Wallabies now have got the ball, but there's a counter ruck coming from England. Toe's just lying there. How about a penalty? He's not even trying to roll away. Tate McDermott digs it out. Wallabies try to change direction, not kick the ball away, but nothing there. Valentini now. Valentini is on the ground, and Tate McDermott trying to get his players in a position. They're not listening. McDermott told to use it. He sends it over the top. Chase is on. Who's going to get there? Marcus Smith. Another break game from Marcus Smith. He's over midfield. England now leading by 2 after trailing. Cunningham South. Ball comes loose. Wallabies, it's stripped, so it's going to be a scrum to Australia. Knock on both ways. Yeah, even the description game says that, so I'm not sure what you guys are looking at there. Oh, thank you. Okay, why don't you say that? The logo. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, Slipper's out and Donaldson's out in. Okay, so change it fly half for Australia. 10. Placed by 22. And Slipper comes in. So that changes all the front row. Okay, there we go. So Australia makes a couple changes here. 9.5 minutes remain. I'll fix that banner right now. Thank you for that, guys. Somehow I missed that. Okay, that's what I understand. The banner doesn't say that. Okay. But the logo is incorrect. Okay, so International Rugby Test. Okay. Oh, I see it there. Yep. Where the hell's the Springboks out of here? They're nowhere. Well, that's why, because I haven't played the Springboks. That's why. Okay. No knock on by England. What? Oh, it was a knock on. I don't know about that. Where the hell's my logo at? I can't find a logo anywhere. I'm going to have to go look it up now. That's kind of messed up. Nothing's happening right now, folks. You're not missing anything while I look for this. Oh, boy. Going to reset this thing. That's not going to work. That's not the one I want. I'm going to have to open up an older one here. Oh, my goodness. I think it might be here. Okay, it's not here either. Oh, boy. Bind. Set. Ball comes loose. It's kicked down the pitch. Chase is on by Wallabies. They're going to get there. They do. And Tom Wright throws it wide to Tate McDermott. That's on the edge of being forward. They kick it down the pitch. Nice kick. Ball's going to go down inside the 22. Somebody better get that. George Ford gets it. Marcus Smith now. Just 8 minutes remaining. Smith is on the loose again. Tackled at the 10-meter line by Max Jorgensen. England. Still trying to sort this out here. What a mess. Call to use it. Kick high into the air by England. That's going to be challenged, knocked backwards. Picked up by the Wallabies. Kelleher with it now. He's been pretty quiet in this game. Kellaway. Tate McDermott being told to use the ball. And the Wallabies still in this, but they need points here. And they're not looking very strong at the moment. There's the kick over the top. Vantage is over for the knock-on. George Ford gets it, and he's chased down from behind and tackled. Boy, England's gotten away with so much at breakdowns. Not that time. It's the first clean breakdown they've had in ages. Call to use it. Harry Randall kicks the ball into the air, the new scrum half. It's going to go down around the 22. Wallabies have it. It's Tate McDermott, but he's driven backwards by England. Places the ball. Wow. Wallabies really need to get on the other end of the field so they can get a penalty. Wallabies trying to dig it out. McDermott kicks it high into the air. And Ford comes down with it. Wallabies can't quite get it. Just outside the 10-meter line. Can ill afford a penalty here. And the Wallabies down to 10 meters. Call to use it. And it's charged down by the Wallabies. They bury the number 9. Goes into touch. It'll be England's ball. What is going on with these logos? Cowan Dickey is down on the pitch now. Are we stop and play for that? So Tom Curry looks like he's okay after that big hit. He's back out there. Not in the game, but back out in the field. What the hell? Why can't I find this? Oh, my goodness. So we're back underway here. Clock running out on the Wallabies now. England in a rolling ball. 74-36. They go back to the middle. Oh, and they throw it away. Wallabies have got it. They're on the loose. Here they come. Keller. Oh, Australia's going to go all the way with a try. There it is. Unbelievable. What a cock up by England. Kellaway goes all the way. Coast to coast, and it's a try for the Wallabies. Just 5 minutes left in the game. They're back to a 3-point lead. Need this conversion. Andrew Kellaway, his 13th try in 36 appearances. He's been quiet all day long. Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. What a game. Wow, Kellaway. Woo! It is a roller coaster, back and forth. What a game. We're treated to a game after that snooze fest yesterday. And we had a much bigger audience yesterday than we have today. But here we have a great one. Shot clock at 12. We need this conversion. Not the easiest of ones. He comes forward. He's going to get it. 35-33 with just 4 minutes remaining. Woo, baby. I'll fix the graphic after the game. I don't know why it's not right there for that other game. Thank you guys for the heads up on that. Here's the restart. They've never scored this many points at Twickenham in their history, have Australia. This is their best performance ever, apparently, point-wise. And England steals it on the reset, so they're on the front foot again. They kick it forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Oh, dumb move. Tom Wright. Now it's going to be a 5-meter scrum. Tom Wright had no support, so he had no choice there. He couldn't kick the ball. He picked it up. There were 2 tacklers there, so he just let himself be tackled in the try zone. He had no support. He should have cut back the other way to his back. Instead, it'll be a 5-meter scrum to England, and the Wallabies need a huge scrum here. Wow, 3 minutes left, and we're complete turnaround. The Wallabies just get a try, and they're going to turn around just like this. Can you believe this, folks? What a finish to this game. Wow. The Wallabies just went up with a Callaway try. I keep saying Callaway try out of nowhere. And then they turn it over on the restart. England gets it. They kick it down the pitch. And Tom Wright has no choice but to take the ball to the ground in the try zone. It's a 5-meter scrum for England. And they get out of there very quickly. Here they come. Oh, Ben Earl stripped. Picked up by England, though. Back to 5 meters. Dan Cole in the game. Advantage here for England. England just 2 meters away. Pick and go. A meter away. Another advantage. And they're over. There's a try. Oh, my goodness. A try with 2 minutes left. A conversion wins the game. Can you believe this? Wow. Wow. Who got it? Itoja got it. My goodness. The hell is going on? Yeah, nail biting is right. Mario Itoja with his 7th ever try in 86 test matches. My goodness. Good Lord. This is insane. Wow. Oh, they're going to go back and look at it. They're going to go back and look at the try. No, they're not. So here it is. Comes down to this kick. It's off to Marcus Smith. Otherwise, we got to knot it up. That's an easy kick, actually, from the spot. Oh, he just got it inside the post with the last minute of the game. 37-35. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. What the hell is going on here? Can you believe it? 37-35, less than a minute. The restart. England's got it again. It's a knock-on, so Australia has it back. Scrum to Australia with 30 seconds remaining. They did a big scrum here. Wow. 20 seconds. You need a good scrum here. Where's the ball at? It's too far for a kick for a scrum penalty. If we were in the Highveld, yes. But not here if we had Franz Sten. England thought they got this, but they got a knock on. Or do England have it? They're all excited. Did they win that? I guess they won that. No, it's the Wallabies over the hooter now. What a finish. Here we go. Tate McDermott will put it in. Wallabies need a good scrum. Time off. Oh, my goodness. The crowd is losing it.
Young Finbacks are up against.
Wow. All right, we're going to reset the scrum. Wallabies snatching defeat from the jaws of victory here. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. They need something here. Callaway thought he'd won this game for them. It's in the pipe. Better get out. It collapses. That should be a penalty against England. They got a penalty. Nope. Going to reset it. Slipper. Oh, there's blood there. Dan Cole collapsed. That should have been a penalty against England. Oh, I see. Actually, the Wallabies almost slipped. Come on, Wallabies. It's in the pipe. He gets it out. Now they just need a penalty here. Iketal carries it forward. Got to protect the ball. Over the hooter by a minute and a half. Gleason goes forward for the Wallabies. England are going to get the win here. The ball's not being released. It's available. Oof, nice job on McDermott. Got to get some support over there. The ball's loose. It's loose again. It goes back. Oh, that advantage? Australia with a knockout advantage here. No. Scrum would be the end of the game. We don't want that. We want a penalty here. Going through phases now. The Wallabies, here's their chance. Take McDermott. Well, they're going forward each time. England is being very careful here. So what about a drop goal? 83rd minute now. 37-35. 6 phases. Valentini now. Cole there. Oh, dangerous play here by the Wallabies on the outside. Here they come down the sideline. There they go. There go the Wallabies. They're going to score. Wallabies win. Wallabies win. Oh, can you freaking believe this game? What a game. Unbelievable. How in the world did they pull that off? Unbelievable. Jiminy crickets. I want to see that again. England squander another victory. Unbelievable. And Marcus Smith is injured. Wow, Max Jorgensen down the sideline just blazing away. Gets the try for the Wallabies. Can you believe it, folks? Unbelievable. England bunched up. Dangerous passes. Wow, what an offload. Marcus Smith just missed stealing that ball. Oh, Max Jorgensen, wow. Unbelievable. What a game. And that's the game. Wow. Whew. Wow. I didn't even see if he made the kick. What a finish. The Wallabies win here. England lose back-to-back games, 42-37. It's the first time they've beaten them in ages. Wow, unbelievable. Man, oh man, oh man. That was something else, wasn't it? Wow. Marcus Smith is limping out there. I think he pulled something. England lose back-to-back games to Southern Hemisphere sides, and they're going to lose to Springboks. This is a season of discontent for England, no doubt. And the Wallabies, what a gutsy performance there. We didn't even try for man of the match. I was going to go for Marcus Smith, but the Wallabies, man, they've got Suwali as their man of the match. I think that's the right call. Whew, my goodness. What a victory for the Wallabies. Unbelievable, folks. This was something else. Epic. Crush English School said that was mad. That was a mad rugby game. 42-37. Joe Schmidt pretty stoked out on the pitch, shaking hands. Wow. Unbelievable. Let me check in on the Eagles, folks. It's 14-10. Eagles still leading. 52 minutes in that contest. My goodness. Wow. What a game. What a game. What do you say? What do you say? Congratulations to the Wallabies. The Aussies have pulled it off here. Sorry, I've got a message coming in over here. See if that's important or not. No, they shouldn't be advertised anymore. I've had enough of that. My goodness, Marcus Smith got a busted up bone right there. His cheekbone, and he's limping. And the Wallabies have pulled out the unbelievable. 35 tackles missed by England. That's the answer right there. Boy, Cunningham South looked like he was going to be the man of the match for a long time there, too. He had a hell of a game. He's a nice find. Courtney Law is no longer playing for England, so he's a nice find. But the Wallabies, man, this is exciting stuff after their dismal performance in the Rugby Championship. Yeah, a lot of folks getting injured out here. Wow. What a finish. Max Jorgensen down the side. We thought Kellaway was going to be the win, but no. England came back with Mario Itoje getting that try. Wow, what a game. Tom Curry went out injured. He's over there on the sideline. Wow. This is epic, folks. It's an absolutely epic finish here. What a game for the Australians. So we have tries across the board. Mario Itoje looking pretty bummed out there. So Cunningham South got 2 tries back-to-back and put the England up way in front. They were leading 15-3. Then the Wallabies came back and it was 28-18 before things turned in the other direction. That was 35-28. It just kept. So we got Cunningham South to the right. Wilson, Williams, 3 tries for Australia, puts them back in front. Then England, Slade home, back-to-back. Kellaway with a breakaway try puts Australia back with just 4 minutes left. Itoje with a try in the final minute. It looks like it's all over. Jorgensen just goes crazy down the sideline, Max Jorgensen. And the Wallabies get the victory here at Twickenham. After England squandered a victory last week, losing 22-22 to the All Blacks, now the game goes down to the Wallabies. And, wow, who we got here? Alan Alatoa.
Yeah, mate, that was awesome. It was just a really good feeling to be out there, especially in the second half. Like, there was a lot of belief, especially off the back of a probably not the start that we wanted before we started a bit slow. And then when we started dominating in the contact areas, he gave us a lot of front foot ball. So, yeah, just really proud of the boys there.
You might have started a bit slow, Alan, but actually it looked throughout like you had absolute license to play and get the ball to your biggest weapons and go for it. So you didn't look like a team worried about losing today.
No, I mean, again, like that belief came off the back of a really good week. Like, we know how hard it is to verse England at Twickenham in a sold-out stadium. I mean, they were outstanding tonight, and we knew that it was going to go down to the wire. But the message there was just to trust our fundamentals, things that we've been speaking about the whole season, and that's what gave us the win today.
Alan Alatoa for the Wallabies. Wow, what a performance. He's got blood coming from his right ear, just pouring out of his ear right now. It's looking pretty ugly. Wow, what a game by the Wallabies. England, boy, they didn't give up there, did they? They tried to keep in this game, but man, oh man, what a finish to this game. I'm telling you, what an absolute cracker of a game here. Leka as indeed it was. Can you imagine what Wild Card's reaction video is going to be like? This is Albert, yeah. At least my brother will be happy. He's down under. Well done, Australia. The Wallabies are back. I don't know if they're back, but they're definitely looking a lot better. Louisa Famulin says, very good, Australia. Congrats, Australia. Tsitski Makua said, I said it. Yeah, you did. You did call the game earlier. You said Australia by 7, didn't you? Silas is so happy for the Australians. I'm happy for Australian rugby, which I'm not a fan of it, but I'd hate to see it just collapse the way it's collapsed the past few years. So this is a huge victory, even though they had a terrible Rugby Nations, the Rugby Championship, a horrible Rugby Championship, but this is a great victory for them, and we'll see what happens next. So Autumn Internationals, wow, wow. Let's see. So the Wallabies next, let's see what their next game is. That was today, the 9th. Next week, the Wallabies are playing Wales. They should beat Wales. So the Wallabies could come off this with a couple victories here. That's impressive. Well done to them. All right, I need to fix the image for the Scotland-South Africa game. Thank you all for catching that. I'm not sure what happened there. Apologies for that. I'll fix that and get it updated. Here's Jamie George. I'm going to skip Jamie George. I've got to get ready for my broadcast on my news program, which is coming up in about 14 minutes. Thanks a lot, folks, for being here. Really appreciate it. Meanwhile, the USA game, the Eagles have the ball. They're driving. They're still leading 14-10. Nice carry there by Mitch Wilson as Ruben De Haas sends that ball back, and the Eagles are driving against Portugal. They're putting on a good performance here against a team they're expected to lose badly against, so well done. But it's a long way from being over. We'll see if the Eagles can keep it up. Thanks for being here. That's going to wrap it up for this broadcast. Tomorrow, We will have on MV Velman's Megaphone Rugby, that'll be a conversation between MV and myself for about an hour, a lead into my broadcast here for the Springboks at Scotland versus South Africa tomorrow. So 4:30 South Africa time, be over there. Then 5:30, you'll be directed to this channel if you want to come over. You'll take you right to it. And then we go right into the game at 6 p.m. South African time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for being here. Tries all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from England. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Australia. And Australia, is that right? Just 5? 1, 2, 3, 5. And Australia wins this thing in the end. Wow. 42-37. What an epic game. Catch y'all later. Be sure to hit the like button. Thanks for being here. God bless. Have a good day. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the likes. Can't believe I only have 94 likes. It's 149 of you here. That means at least 49 and 6, 55 of you haven't pushed the like button. Probably more. Cheers, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here. We'll catch you later. Yeah, chaffed is the word, Louis Geldenhuis. Chaffed. Italy and Argentina is up next, but I'm not covering it, Robert, because I got a news program. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Awesome.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.